Okay, question 35. Write down the expansion of 1 plus x to the power 6 in ascending powers of x up to and including the term in x cubed. Okay, so term in x cubed will be the first four terms then, alright? So a constant, an x term, x squared term, x cubed term. So we need Pascal's triangle. Okay. So we need the first four terms there, okay? So again, what I advise you to do, a plus b to the power 6. So this will be a to the power 6 plus then 6, a to the power 5b plus then 15, a to the power 4 b squared plus then 20, a cubed b cubed. Okay? Now, what you'll do next then, of course, is replace this with 1 plus x to the 6. Okay, so a becomes 1, your b becomes x. So this will be 1 to the power 6, which of course is just 1, isn't it? Because anything to the power 6, 1 to the power of anything is just 1. Plus then 6 times 1 times b, which is x, plus then 15 times 1 times b squared, which is x squared, plus then 20 times 1 b cubed, x cubed. So simplifying that, you just get this. Okay. Part B then, so that was your part A. Part B then, it says, by substituting an appropriate value for x in your expansion in A, find an approximate value for 0.996. Show all your work in and give your answer correct to 4 decimal places. Okay, so this can be used, this expansion here can be used to work out something silly as 0.99 to the power 6. Okay, now in order to get 0.99 to the power 6, okay, think of it as 0.99 in a bracket to the power 6, and just think then, how do I get from there, right, which is what I got in part A, how do I get from 1 plus x to the power 6 to 0.99 to the power 6? Well, of course, what I need to do is make sure all of this is equal to 0.99. In other words, 1 plus x equals 0.99. Okay, and then I can work out then that x must be 0.99 take away 1. Okay. If you work that out, if you think about that, that'll be negative 0.01. Yeah? It's like saying I've got 99 pence in my bank account, and then I take up another pound out, well, I'll be 1 penny in debt then, won't I? So by setting x to equal minus 0.1, you will get this here. You know, and you can go back to it. If you put your x to be minus 0.01, you can see then you'll get this. Okay, so x has got to be negative 0.01, and what we need to do, of course, is substitute that into this expression. Okay, so we need to work out each of these terms. So we've got 1 there, that's easy enough. Then you've got 6x, so 6x will become 6 times negative 0.01, which is negative 0.06. Okay, then you've got 15x squared, which will become 15 times negative 0.01 squared. This is how you're going to have to go about it, right? You've got to work out each term separately, and then what we'll do at the end, we'll put them all together. Okay, now here you've got to square this. Okay, so in other words, underneath, if we just focus on this bit here, negative 0.01 times negative 0.01. Okay, that's what we mean by squaring. Now the two minuses will make it a plus. Okay, and then when you do 0.01 times 0.01, well, when I multiply decimals, I just work out what the answer is without the decimal points in place. So I just imagine that as just being 1, and that would just be 1. So 1 times 1 is 1. And then just count how many decimal places are in the question. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's going to be 4 in the answer. So we write the 15 there. And we're going to have 0.0001 there. Okay, so it's going to be 4 decimal places in the answer. Okay, and the negative's gone, of course, because we squared it. 2 negatives make a plus. So then when you times that by 15, you get 0.0015. Okay, and then the last one, then you've got to cube it. Okay, so we've got to work out what 20x cubed is. Okay, in other words, 20, 0.01, negative 0.01 cubed. Of course, when you work out negative 0.01 cubed, that will be negative 0.01 times itself 3 times. Okay, and what's good is we actually know what this is already. We know that this, we've worked it out to me before, is 0.0001. Okay, so then we're back to this situation where we're multiplying 2 decimals together. Now in our answer, we'll have 20 there, of course. We've got a positive times a negative, so that's negative. Okay, and of course, just do the same thing again. 1 times 1 is 1, and how many decimal places have we got? We've got 4 there, 2 there, so 6 in total. Okay, so you can have that. Okay, so then when you times that by 20, then you have negative 0.00002. Okay. Right, so to finish off, all you need to do now is put them together. So 0.99 power 6 will equal 1. Of course, we started off with 1 up here, didn't we? Plus then the 6x, so in other words, plus this is a negative, so you've got that. Then we've got plus then the 15x squared, which is this. Plus then the note this here, but it's because it's negative, so it's negative 0.00002. Okay, so to work this out now, right? Of course, we only wanted to, I think the question said 4 decimal places, wasn't it? Okay, so 4 decimal places. Now what I would do is here, just do it in stages. So, you know, 1 take away 0.06 is 0.94. Okay. So that's the first bit done. Then we'll add these together. So this will equal 0.94 plus 0.0015 is 0.9415. Okay, and then you've got to take that away from that. Maybe to do that, we'll just line it up. When you take away 0, take away 2, well, you can't do, so you borrow. 10 take away 2 is 8. 4 take away 0 is 4. And then this just becomes the same. So they wanted to 4 decimal places. So to 4 decimal places, it would be 0.9415. 4 decimal places. Okay.